Welcome back to About News Network. We're actually following up on our previous video regarding affiliate marketing tips for those who are interested in using social media such as TikTok and Instagram. The subject of this video is really to take a look at retailers and affiliates who are actually using email marketing as their core offering. And we're actually seeing sort of a paradigm shift as far as affiliates shifting more back to so-called brick and mortar email marketing platforms that are integrated with platforms such as Shopify as well as other platforms, simply because during the pandemic we saw, as people were working remotely, shoppers as well as retailers were hoping to form that emotional connection that they were missing with the typical mall experience. So retail brands were starting to actually leverage their email campaigns so that they could actually increase their shopper base. And we saw some really interesting figures that we're going to reveal to you as far as click-through rates as well as click-to-open rates. If you are really interested in understanding some of the more advanced concepts with respect to affiliate marketing and how to integrate email marketing into your so-called portfolio or dossier of marketing techniques and strategies, then you definitely want to watch until the end, because we've actually shown to you trends that migrated from the, let's say, March, April, June of 2020 to where we are now in the summer of 2021. And we can actually show you the shift where retailers are actually moving into the region of, or the realm of, forming more solid emotional connections with their shopper base through email marketing as a core offering. So let's actually get into this and we can actually take a closer look. So one thing that we did notice as we took a closer look at of trends in 2020, latter part of 2020 into 2021, is that many of the major retail sites and affiliate sites are actually using what's called browse abandonment messages to try and bring consumers back into the loop. And we have actually seen quite a few retailers that actually were able to increase their email revenue year over year by up to 30 to 35% by increasing and the frequency of those browse abandonment messages. And you've probably seen them where they look like push notifications from websites, but in fact they're simply just pulling you back into the consumer loop. Perhaps you left an item in the cart, or they were actually noticing that you were looking at an item specifically without actually adding it to your cart. So there are going to be a lot of different types of technologies that are going to be more integrated back into the mainstream, most notably in the email marketing realm. So if you're definitely not using browse abandonment messages as far as marketing and bringing people back, bringing potential customers and buyers back into that loop to convert them, then you're possibly losing quite a bit of money with your marketing campaigns. As we take a closer look at the integration of email marketing with social media, we are seeing some really interesting growth statistics for platforms such as Instagram and TikTok. And one of the main questions that we get all the time is, can you actually integrate email campaigns into generating subscriptions for your social media? And by all means you can do that simply by making sure that all of your different content offerings have the watermark for your social media. So one of the key metrics that you definitely want to look at when you're considering using an email marketing campaign to generate social media subscriptions, you want to look at the life cycle of your transaction, whether there's going to be rebuilds or upsells in the mix, which was going to increase the lifetime revenue of that of any individual buyer. You also want to take a look at the possible cost per acquisition for actually gaining a new subscriber, and then you'll be able to correlate that with whether it's going to be viable based on the lifetime cycle of the transaction, whether it's just one-time billing or rebilling, or there's upsells in the back, so there on the back end. So there are a lot of different elements to consider when you're actually integrating an email marketing campaign and taking a look at key metrics to see as far as whether an email campaign based on your particular affiliate marketing needs will be good for generating social media subscriptions. As far as looking at email marketing open rates for 2020, we saw some really interesting statistics, and we're going to share that with you now. We actually saw that, as we had mentioned, touch points in the consumer loop. A lot of retailers are now offering, actually returning to email marketing as their core offering, because more and more of their user base or their shopper base is actually at home with a lot more free time. As we do see this sort of normalization with the economy where more people are returning back to the office, there are quite a high percentage of people who initially returned due to safety to work remotely, who are still working remotely. So we're actually seeing, as far as the touch points are concerned, and that email open rates for 2020 averaged 18% based on Campaign Monitor figures, and we see that average retailers are sending anywhere from 2 to 3 mailings per week, and we've actually seen concrete results where several retailers were actually able to increase their shopper base by 4x in 2020 by actually shifting quite a bit of their digital marketing away from possibly other venues into email marketing for 2020 to actually sort of integrate that emotional connection that they wanted to have with their shopper base that they missed out on when the brick and mortar shops were actually closed during the pandemic. One of the most interesting statistics that we saw, in addition to the average email open rates, an uptick, we also took a look at click-through rates. We saw an uptick there. We also saw an average click to open rate, very, very competitive, 14%, and average unsubscribe rates pretty much held at normal, below 1%. But with more and more people trying to integrate remote working, then we're going to actually see these statistics actually improve when it comes to affiliate marketing, because more and more people have the liberty of being able to check their emails and check various opt-in channels while they're at home working remotely for their 9-to-5 job. So this presents quite a bit of opportunity for you as an affiliate marketer to actually start thinking more about email marketing as your core offering versus other venues or other channels. We wanted to see a correlation, we wanted to actually form a correlation and get some data as far as which are the most profitable niches for affiliate marketers at this time. And we actually took a closer look at the open rates, the CTR, click-through rate, as well as the click-to-open rate, and we were able to correlate that with year-over-year brand revenue from previous data from the most recent video that we produced. And we saw that based on the information, we saw that we saw retail, as far as retail being a really good niche for affiliate marketers. The health and wellness sector or niche is also very, very attractive and lucrative, as well as a travel and leisure. We're just simply looking at some of the data here as far as email open benchmarks and the various industries that we consider to be good profitable niches for affiliate marketers at this time. We do see for retail open rate is about 13%, click-through rate is about 1%, with click to open rate at about 8.5% for retail. What's really interesting, and we saw this trend with the travel and leisure niche, is that the open rate is close to 17%. And we all know, because of the lockdown and all of the different aspects of this pandemic, that more and more people are now doing more online bookings for travel. So travel is definitely possibly going to be the most profitable niche for affiliate marketers for the next 6 months, especially with respect to email opt-in channels such as email marketing, because we're seeing higher than normal click-through rates, as well as very, very competitive click-to-open rates, as well as you can see an open rate of 17.7% based on campaign monitor information for the travel and leisure sector or niche. So that is definitely going to be one of the areas that we're going to be looking at going forward. Also, just to keep an eye on the niches that are actually getting the highest open rates for email marketing is education, nonprofit, government offerings, as well as financial services. So with that said, the emails that are actually receiving the niches that tend to be more attractive for affiliate marketers right now would be travel and leisure, as well as health, wellness, as well as financial services. So if we were asked the question here at Bao News Network, for affiliate marketers who are using email campaigns as their core offering to generate more solid emotional connections with their shopper base, what are the top 3 niches that would be considered to be the most highly recommended niches to actually get into for affiliate marketers for 2021? We would actually name these 3. There would be travel and leisure, health, wellness, as well as financial services. So as far as looking at year-over-year revenue for 10 years prior to what we were calling the celebratory experience, as far as making that emotional connection through your core offerings, whether they're social media ads on Snapchat or Facebook or TikTok, we saw also a correlation with retail and leisure rose 57%, and these are 10 days before Mother's Day, 10 days up to the Mother's Day event, and this could be 10 days up to any of the major events we mentioned in our previous video, whether it's Independence Day or July 4th, Labor Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. These are all different opportunities for you to integrate email marketing as well as your social media marketing to acquire new subscribers, new buyers, and lifelong buyers into your customer base. So we also see that clothing rose 60% in that 10-day window, electronics 45%. So we were actually looking at data based on click-through rates as well as year-over-year revenue, and we saw that 3 industries were definitely leading the pack as far as possibly the most profitable niches for 2021 for affiliate marketers to focus on with respect to email marketing. Now, looking simply at those 2 aspects, of course, there are going to be other aspects to consider, such as earnings per cost per action, and also cost per lead, and all these different elements that go into affiliate marketing. But definitely simply looking at year-over-year revenue as well as open rates of emails, as well as click-to-open rates of the emails in the different niches, we do see trends in those 3 areas: travel and leisure, health, wellness, financial services. Those being the top 3 for affiliate marketers at this particular time. So we wanted to make sure that we got this information to our subscribers, and also, of course, if you appreciate the latest information for affiliate marketing, internet marketing, as well as taking a look at different services to help you grow your business online, by all means, smash that subscription button, and of course, like and share this video with friends and family who may also be considering starting their own business online. So please look for our next video on affiliate marketing, internet marketing, where we break down the latest information, the latest analysis as far as internet marketing, affiliate marketing, all the different aspects that actually go towards building a thriving business on the internet. And we wish you all the best and wish you all the success. Enjoy your weekend. And thank you for watching Bao News Network.